Do I espy with my shamanic eye? Gabrielle, here. Or Auntie Gabby, if you're froggy. Um, please hit the like button on your way in. Thank you so much for doing that. If we vibe, please subscribe. You know. Oh, actually, it's funny. Ooh, 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 yes. Call in that power. Ooh, like that immediately. That's messy. It's no time like the present, is really what I'm getting. Interesting. Right. That is so strange. There's two here. Huh. The Seven of Pentacles in the block position, right? All right, y'all. This is the vice versa deck. Just a little reminder. And it's like someone keeps waiting, right? For like the season to be over, but it's like they're out of patience. Like if somebody thought they were going to stall you out or like just sit, watch, wait, something like that, it didn't really go the way they thought it would. It's very much giving like someone's trying to control the flow of your abundance, right? Because the guy in the Seven of Pentacles has a shovel and he's sitting on this rock, right? So that's giving me the energy of like building foundation, growth. And it's like someone was waiting, right? Not just for you to bear fruit, but it's like to take it, to uproot your tree or something like that. Like any signs of new growth. They they become bored with it. Now I want you to pay attention to the numbers real quick. Right? I have four and I have four, right? You have two pages. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm just going to get past the commercial really quickly. Um, no need. Okay. And then you have 1010. It's like you know this person's intentions. It's like someone's trying to like. I'm getting distraction with this four of wands energy, with the depiction. It's a fawn, half man, half goat, or something like that. There's the ram's head on the ground, and there's a dove there, right? Her hands are in prayer pose. There's grapes, like dark, beautiful purple grapes, right? And then the guy's holding this horn. It's like they're trying to distract you from what it is that you're growing, that you're manifesting, that you're learning. And they thought by now you would have gotten distracted, that they would have been able to discourage you from this newfound endeavor. Because Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a crab coming out of the Four of Cups, right? It's Cancerian energy, but it's very much given like crabs in a barrel. Like if you ever watch Finding Nemo, remember the crabs were like mine, mine, and I believe it was the seagulls who were like, hey, right. And then I'm holding this deck, and the devil's at the bottom. Like they really were. Like it's your foundations, it's your legacy, it's your growth, it's all the things that you were planting seeds within your own garden. Magician, fool, right? This is someone who wanted you to depend on them, because front and center here is a King of Pentacles. Here's the King of Cups. Now, if this person would have chose love, right? Faith, co-creation instead of control, they really would have been able to have this beautiful Ten of Cups, King of Cups energy. But very emotionally immature. There's the Page of Cups, and there's the King of Cups. Like somebody, and there's the Devil, and there's the Magician, Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like whoever this individual is, right? That emotional immaturity, right? That need to control, to it really is a controlling thing. Like someone was trying to break you of your faith, of your connection, of your journey, your walk, of whatever new endeavor you were embarking on. Like truly. They thought you would have like backslid into this manipulation. It's like someone attempted to learn, but very shallowly with the Page of Swords right there. They thought they knew something. If maybe what you want, how to present themselves. That's not how this. Again, there's just a lot of energy of a masculine being deeply immature. Like regardless of age. You gonna do it again? That's what I'm getting, like the commercial interruptions, things like that. Like I'm not normally distracted on that level, but it's like that's the goal. They keep trying to hold on to you in some capacity. Like it's emotional, it's touch, it's feelings. Very domineering energy. I feel like these are tactics that might have worked in the past. Maybe not necessarily with you, maybe with you, who knows? But they don't work anymore. Okay. For some of you, I'm definitely getting someone you had great love for. Like, Ten of Cups is here. So it makes me feel like this is gone as far as it could go. Like you're legit following your destiny. Like legit. Magician, full energy. Like legit. I'm looking at these two comets in both these cards, this depiction. And this person is like, they want to manifest you into a very stuck position. They want you reflecting on them and what it is y'all had. They want you to feel like you were more stable with them, that you were better off. I don't necessarily believe that. A lot of arguments. Like you found some level of peace. He's just too focused. Tell me about this Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles, please. There's a connection here. I feel it. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. This person's holding on. Very softly, but they're holding on. Look. This they're trying to see if it's working. I told you they want you to experience hardships. They don't want you to have faith in what it is that you are building, that you are growing. Like, it's wild. Now we have 4, 4, 4. We also have a match. But this makes me feel like this might have been a connection that wasn't really built on love. Not for real, for real. I feel like it grew to something, but I also get the energy that it went as far as it could go. It doesn't go beyond the 10 of Cups. So it reached its crescendo. This person is acutely aware that there is a new person, a husband figure, Page of Cups, Emperor, that you are literally manifesting, calling in this person, this energy. And they keep trying to obstruct it in some way, trying to drag out this process. Hangman. They want you to see them differently. 4 of Cups. I'm trying to, man. Somebody's thinking about assets, right? Because I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. We have the King, the Queen, the Page. Someone's thinking about the potential of the money y'all can make together, of the earnings. It's, again, you're looking for something much more emotionally fulfilling. Someone who actually has the capacity to be emotionally invested and also has their shit together. Not someone who challenges you and opposes you just because you dare to strive, you dare to achieve, to invest in yourself, to learn new things. This is a very old-fashioned energy. Like, this is someone who would be quite content with you just being home, doing whatever, but just home. But this person doesn't have ambition. They really don't. Not the way it would align with yours. A lot of immaturity. This person's a great talker, whoever this King of Pentacles is from your past. Great talker. Very manipulative is what I'm actually implying with that. Oh yeah, plays the victim card real big. Real big. There's some sort of cosmic alignment that's happening for someone in the collective, and this person is acutely aware of it. Like Ten of Wands to the Star. So it's like they're ramping up. They feel like they're out of time. Tower. So be, yeah, Page of Pentacles. Mm, just remain calm. Yeah. Somebody really be in them spiritual streets much more than you think they are. Mm-hmm. They got somebody doing work for them in the background. Yeah. Nine of Swords, Sun. So this person could really be trying to like stress you out. And like really it feels like transfer that energy to you because there's so much happiness and joy and positivity coming your way. They see all the signs, whoever this King of Pentacles is. Yeah. I also feel like they see shit in their dreams with the Nine of Swords and the Sun. Oh yeah. So there's been a lot of attacks on your stability, on your foundations, trying to, put you on edge, disrupt all of these things to try to divert you from what it is you have been really focused on, what you've been manifesting big time. Oh yeah. Mm, mm, mm. This is a karmic energy you definitely sailed away from. This is a male witch. Like straight up, as I say that, look, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles. This person's been doing things to try to, mess with your intuition, your clarity, a lot of energy bombardment. Yeah, a lot of warfare directed at your peace. Mm, mm, mm. Trying to scramble your wires. Right. A lot of crown chakra. These purple flowers just jumped out. This person wants you to overshare with them too. So be mindful of that. Right. We saw the Emperor, right? Hangman, Empress. See what I mean? Like they're trying to delay things, trying to stop, block. And I will say they have definitely dipped into the dark side. And so the prayers that you've been praying, these warfare prayers, they are working. And that's why you're seeing this person differently. You're not seeing them the way they want you to see them. You're seeing them with clarity. You've been a little extra guarded for sure. And rightfully so. Right. Keep praying those warfare prayers. Knight of Wands, Judgment. Keep rebuking these attacks. And there's also like, interesting. Thank you, Ace of Swords. Yep. Okay. Just keep saying those warfare prayers. Keep rebuking these low vibrational energies. Any way in which you feel like you are being provoked, attacked, pray on it. Okay? Seriously. Keep calling down judgment. Also, stay in the energy of hope and optimism and blessings. Yeah. Keep focusing on what it is that you are manifesting, like big time. Because this person is, if you want to even call him that, right. I feel like hold tight to this energy of this Emperor energy, okay? That's coming towards you. Y'all are in alignment. But I also want you to know there is this, like, there's a mirroring here. But this person, it's like they can sense, almost like a rat, like they can sense. This person might be born the year of the rat, or even the rabbit. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the sugar cube and I'm looking at the cookie. The pentagram's on the cookie, and it makes me feel like this person keeps trying to search. Look how I just hit them cards. The Magician and then the Seven of Pentacles. Hmm. It's like they're doing something to nibble away at your energy. I don't know if it's something that you're consuming or what. Because I see a lot of produce, I see cookies, I see things like that. I hope you're not breaking bread. You need to pray over your food if you're not. And I mean that shit, because somebody's definitely doing things to try to like really mess with you. Hmm. But you and this masculine energy, y'all are going through very similar situations. Very similar. And whoever this person is, this King of Pentacles, they only want sex. I'm not even joking. They don't want nothing more than sex, and it's just ritual work. Anyway, I'm bored with that energy. I really am. This person just wants you a part of their harem. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Keep following your divine guidance. There's that energy of a comet. I don't know if you're going to see a shooting star, if there's supposed to be um this time of year there normally are certain like planetary events. Like look up. Like yeah, there's some sort of like cosmic event. I don't feel like looking it up, but I can feel it. Like asteroids, comet, meteor shower. That's what it is. A meteor shower. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You know what's cool about this page of wands is that it shows you the phoenix energy. The phoenix energy has a lot of connection to the judgment card. You know, from the ashes we are reborn, burning off the old self. I'm also getting the energy with the page of wands and the hangman that whatever sacrifices that were made on this journey are going to have been so worth it. You're going to be so excited that you lightened your load. Mm-hmm. 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 Somebody, all right, this is like shit that happened in the past, but for whatever reason, they want you to know that somebody stole something from you. You could have been traveling on a trip out. This could have even been like a party. This could have been some sort of retreat with the Four of Swords, Three of Cups. But something happened. This person thought they got away with it because maybe you just let it go. You meditated on it. You recognize this person was like some sort of snake. You saw that, I don't know, it's like you gained access. Right. There's the will. You learned some sort of lesson. They really thought they got away with it, but it's given full circle. Wow. And this is something they've done on multiple occasions, by the way. They really thought they got away with it, but they didn't. It makes me feel like it's coming back to bite them in the ass. Yeah. Double just fell on top of this Four of Swords, Three of Cups. Somebody could have, tried to rug you, or could have did some woo woo shit to you. Because this looks like a spiritual retreat. It does. Something sneaky. Yeah. Try to create some sort of doorway, some sort of access to your abundance. But I feel like whatever they gained has crumbled. Now they themselves are experiencing some sort of spiritual warfare. It's like a return. And there's justice. Feels like the devil came to collect. Now they will know what it is that you went through. Your power has been restored to you. Lord, it has been decided. It's like you took the lesson on the chin, whatever it was. Oh, yeah. But you know, the cosmos don't forget shit. They just don't. Justice, fool, death. Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, whatever it is that they achieved, gained, it has crumbled. I feel like they really caught someone at the beginning of their path, a new initiate. Okay. The scales are being balanced. We never get away with shit, y'all. That's why it's best to just try to be a really awesome human being. Yeah. I feel like they tried to do this again to someone. But for whatever reason, I feel, again, the scales is being balanced. The devil came to collect. This person is now reflecting, right, on all the things they tried to ignore. All the things they weren't interested in. Now they got nothing but time with waiting showing itself. They were unfazed, right? Or so they thought they were going to be unfazed by what it is they stole. I just saw the thief card in the West of Tea, right? They were only focused on what it is they had benefited from. Okay. This person, for whatever reason, thought you would be angry with grudge holder here, right? But that unto itself is a trap. But the universe always gets its lick back. And in my experience, it's the moment where you feel happy. I mean, you don't think life could get any better. And that's when they show up like, oh, remember me? Hey, hey. And they snatch that shit back. And then you standing there with nothing to say, but you know why it's happening. 10 of Wands and Spirit right there forcing that lantern up to you like, oh, you remember? You remember? Let me show you. Come on, follow me. Let me show you what you got to fix. And they take you down memory lane. That's wild. Wow. Somebody really thought they had it. They thought they had it. No. No, no. They don't have it. Now they're being held. Now they're being isolated, suspended. But they tried to ignore, right? They didn't want to learn. They rejected the lessons, the insight, the guidance, the signs from the universe, right? They just said, did whatever they need to get what they want. Playing a role, not really learning. Right. Didn't I tell you the devil came to collect wolf in sheep's clothing? Mm-hmm. They thought it was sweet. That's the problem with low IQ, right? They thought it was just a quick come up off of you, right? Moved on, thought it wouldn't have any impact. Same shit, different day, rinse, repeat. You can't listen. There was a warning because there's that little dog like you see in the fool card, right? They rejected it. They was like, it's cool. It's cool. You was like, all right. You let it go with moving. You did. Six of Swords. And it's so funny because it's really giving paranoia over here with the Seven of Swords. Because he keep looking back. The fact that you didn't seek revenge, that you wasn't stuck, that you just turned your back on a situation. It really makes me feel like this person started bugging, becoming more obsessed. Look, because you didn't react, because you just moved forward. This person's used to a certain low vibrational type of feminine energy is what I'm getting. Fishing for comments, scarcity tactics, legal issues. See, that's what you decided, right? Whether this is manslaughter, maybe you did take some legal actions pertaining to what was stolen, taken, whatever. But also divine law, universal law. See? You knew no matter what it is they thought they took from you, in the end, they were going to end up with absolutely nothing. Now this person is I'm getting blaming you for their predicament, right? With grudge holder. Like they really are. Wherever they are, that's stuck. Maybe this is about the legal steps that you took, but either way, karma, as above, so below, so within, so without, right? So their reality is a reflection of the spiritual judgment that they are under. I feel like you feel this in some way. The antlers, the antennae, if you will, are sticking out to me. Look at this. I feel like the best thing you could have done is remove yourself, right? And I feel like that had the greatest impact because somebody been stuck while you just been reinventing yourself. Because I just ah yeah, I even feel like for someone this person tried to frame you in some capacity. There's a lie here. It's not just a thief, it's a lie. Oh, look, they still stalking you. Looking you up, stalking. Oh my gosh. And it's that's so weird. This person misses your energy. They miss, I'm not saying that. You know what they miss. They're definitely a spiritual hater. They definitely tried to rope you into something with love triangle showing up. I'm so happy that you chose to see things from a higher perspective. Because had you not, you would have fell right into this person's trap. You knew judgment would happen. You did. You did. And you exercised your free will in terms of forgiveness and compassion with strength showing up. Right. Taking full responsibility for your own actions. Have just seen the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So yeah. Right. You didn't play into their hands with this Five of Swords. Right. You're like, okay, you got it. Whatever. Cool. But you also knew things would balance out in a very real way. Six of Pentacles, and then I cut the deck to the Justice card. See what I mean? And there's the Wheel of Fortune. That's funny. All right, Holy Spirit, what other message do you have? Ooh. The universe said no to it. Somebody tried to cause you a tower moment, and they said no. Look at that shit. Four of Swords. I'm getting quite sick of this King of Pentacles. This is someone, again, this energy here, it very much gives knowledge. It really does. And this is given like ascended master in training, someone who is a true alchemist, someone who is learning real shit. Like, for real, there's the Emperor. Like, real shit. Real shit. The foundations, you know, the elements, the planets, all of. Not saying this is someone who considers themselves gray, but it's giving gray energy. This is someone who truly seeks enlightenment. Not just power. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. This King of Pentacles, they in that Two of Wands. They just, you know, they want what they want. Somebody did some sort of like freezer bullshit. They did. They tried to tie up your abundance. Ten of Cups. See? There's your wish fulfillment. Star. See what I mean? Universe said no. They said no. You protected. Blah, 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 blah. There's the Moon. And there's your Ten of Swords. This is a past life nemesis. It is Moon, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, Hermit, World. Yeah, y'all was both initiated once upon a time into the mystery schools. You got much further. Somebody's still carrying that karmic ass energy. Ugh. What's gonna happen to this hater? They gonna get caught up in their own web of lies. Like, straight up. They gonna get called out for their envy and their lies. Oh yeah. feel like whoever they reach out to try to do some weird shit to you, they're actually going to reach out to you. This person's anger and hatred towards you is going to make them ill. Like, it is. It's so sad. Look, fake friends. And then the parenting card is behind that. This, I really feel like this is somebody, again, because it's past life energy, and they feel like they have a higher ranking, higher authority than you, and they have some sort of lesson they want to teach you. It's weird. Moon, Ten of Swords, like somebody want to come at you, bro. It's a grudge from a previous lifetime. It don't even make sense. But it's going to end up causing them to look. See? And then the situation. I hope this person don't stroke out, like, for real. That's sad. All because they keep coming after you. I'm also getting the energy of somebody that you co-parent with, right? And y'all only interact with each other because of the children y'all share. This person's going to come back around on some fake nice, can we be friends? You know, this is because they're not doing well. They're not. This person, let's just say they've been outside and it didn't work out too well. And this person is going to attempt to come back and heal this family connection, but they're harboring a very diabolical thing. Okay? You're going to see it immediately. Look, investigating. your spite, look, family time. See what I mean? People like, oh, I'm tired of the drama. Can we get back together? Da 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 da. Envy. This person, I hope you learned your lesson. Because right now, I feel like you avoiding the tower by leaving these sleeping dogs lying somewhere. Y'all work together for the sake of the children. Y'all feel like y'all have a unified front when it comes to communication pertaining to the children y'all have produced. But I don't get the inclination that you have romantic feelings for your child's father anymore. But this is what this person is going to do. Like, I feel like they are already sick. I really do. So be aware, caution. And they want to come home to you and they want to try to set the record straight. Like, you need to keep your guards up to this individual. Yeah. Like, their health could be failing, their employment could be failing. There's a lot of different things. This person, they're still a hater. They just want to ruin what you've been building. This person be outside. I will say they did definitely look for a copycat image of you. That didn't work out too well. Someone could come to you also. It could even be like a daycare worker for someone who's been observing some things. Ooh. Listen. If you have suspicions and you've been catching some weird eye action at drop-offs and pickups, You need to investigate that a little bit more, because I feel like, especially if like your child's father or child's mother, however that works for you, like y'all have alternating days where y'all do pickups and drop offs and things like that. Somebody's doing like a smear campaign. Somebody's trying to create static for you. It could be, I get that it's a masculine. And again, it's this fake energy. And you're thriving. Feminine energy, you are absolutely thriving. You're looking good. You're healing. Um, you're single. You're open to new love. And this person is like crying over spilled milk, telling people you left them and they wanted to work it out and all these things, and like they're planting, no, they're setting stones. Okay, you gonna have to check this bull. Next time they come drop off, I'm getting, it's not an argument, right? But you gonna have to check them. There's gonna have to be some new boundaries, I see. Because definitely fake love. This person wants you back. Look, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, lovers in the middle. Right. Yeah, they want to revive some shit. The relationship is dead and buried. Like, y'all been got divorced. Mm. Things ain't moving the same way they used to. And they want to put you back in that toxic ass relationship. So be careful, okay? Hey, Maggie. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have? That's some nosy energy. Somebody want to be a high priestess's friend. No, this somebody just being fucking nosy right there. What you got coming in? What you got coming in? What's God got in store for this high priestess? You're not doing that. Well, we rebuke that energy. That's not nice. Y'all, the only way out is to go within. I don't know what else to tell you on that one. Ace of Swords. Only way out is to go within. It is what it is. Somebody need a perspective shift. Like, somebody is overly worried about what somebody else is doing, how far they are on their own spiritual journey, what gifts do they have, what talents. It's too much. You need to go within. It's not a maze, it's a labyrinth. There's no escape. There's only finding self and finding center. There's only reconnection to the source. That's it. Everything else is BS. It's a distraction. Like, that's crazy. Stop focusing the energy in the wrong direction. It take as long as it take, or is as quick as it is, okay? You put them spiritual antennas up. Focus on the power that you contain within instead of trying to fuck with somebody all the time. Five of Swords right here. It don't work out that way. Too much misdirected energy. For what? To try to what? Slow somebody down? You can't stop them. Not really. That's ridiculous. That really is. Like, somebody need a life. So many other directions you can go and explore. But you want to tame a fucking unicorn. That's what I'm getting. Because he's literally riding a unicorn. Instead of tapping into your own power, you want to take somebody else's. That's stupid. That means you don't really have any confidence in yourself. You don't really deem yourself worthy of success, of victory, of God's promise. Like, you don't. You couldn't. That means your self-worth is nil. It doesn't exist. Got your own power, own enlightenment, own calling. Own purpose. Your own ascension. But you want to mess with somebody else. Try to slow them down. That's simple. Justice, strength, Empress. Like I said, what you really think you doing? Confirmation. You gotta focus on you. Like, for real. You're your own adversary. You're your own enemy. Look how she just got her hand all in that lion. Like, that's you. That's the only way you can control that beast. It's your beast. There's so much growth and expansion available to you. Empress is right there. It's crazy. It's so much cosmic information. There's so much to know. And it can flow right to you if you just go within, if you just connect with source. Like, look at this. Ace of Swords is here, right? Cut the deck to the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and there's the Two of Cups. You see that? Like, that free flow, the Justice card is right there with the Two Cups on it. Simply by connecting. Using all your senses. Like, that's... You can create whatever it is you want. You got all the same abilities, attributes, connections. Something about by the next eclipse. That's sometime in 2026. I think it's... Oh, we just discussed this. That's right. It's Lunar New Year. By Lunar New Year, somebody gonna have a whole personality shift. With the horses, right? We move into the year of the horse. And so it's okay. Things gonna change. Somebody finally gonna let go of the old self. Because I kept seeing the Ten of Swords, but the one where the armor is off, the swords are in it, but the person is safely on the outside. Yeah. Where'd you just go? Thank you. Look. There's the eclipse. There's the moon. Right. See? It's going to be fine. Something beautiful is going to happen within. Like, whoever I'm talking to, you haven't had like a true... You've had some spiritual experiences, but you are going to have a true Kundalini awakening. This eclipse is going to trigger a very powerful release of some karmic ass energies. It couldn't listen. Six of Wands, Fool. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah. It's all gonna make sense. I mean that. Yeah, because the year of the snake has been rough, but I feel like it's a very climactic release, like a positive, not like drama or anything like that. It feels like a just so much hard work, and then all of a sudden, it's like right when you're ready to give up, right when you're ready to surrender, it's like aha. So don't give up. Keep going. Please keep going. The year, it's looking like it's going to be a much better, more stable year. I feel like there's a lot of attention because like horses are very showy. They're, their personalities are quirky, and your people are going to find you. As I say that, there's the Hierophant. You're about to unlock the secret to air quote success, okay? For you. For you. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, yeah. Them fake ass friends that were spiritually attacking you. Oof. I just thought they were so clever. Oh, hater just flashed. See, that's what I was getting. Like, their life is imploding or about to. And because of all of that, like, they're trying to, like, get rid of all the evidence that connects them to it, to their delusions, to their weird fantasies, hoping nobody saw. Look, how they was trying to mess with you. And now that their life is falling apart. Mm, mm, mm. See, whatever these people were doing with the police here, they might have tried to burn evidence, destroy shit. It doesn't work that way. Like, they're aware. Something was triggered that they did with these fake friends. Look. It was a really shitty plan. Like, a really shitty plan. And they wasn't trying to listen. Oof. Somebody could have tried to put you in a fake contract. They tried to sign your name to something that's illegal. This makes me feel like you might be unaware, or you're just playing it very, very cool, or you're being instructed to play it cool. I feel like you knew they were spiritually attacking you. It makes me feel like jar work, but at the same time, they want to be you. So how the fuck you doing all this weird jar magic and spiritually attacking somebody, wanting their life to fall apart, this, that, and the third, wanting people to ignore them, not listen to them, not pay attention to them, all this weird shit, but you want to be them? So how do you, good morning, how do you expect it not to hit you when the whole purpose is that you want to be them? So if you're manifesting weird shit to happen to them and you want to wear their fucking energy, didn't you just manifest your own calamity, dumbass? Like, for real. Nope, somebody did not do any level of investigating. Like, they ain't, Made me think these, I did see the doing drugs card, so maybe that's what they were doing. Good as shit. This person made a vow. That's the crazy part about it. Like, this is whoo, child. Right, setting the record straight. That's what they need. Like, they muddied the spiritual waters, right? If you're gonna be somebody hater and you're gonna then be the hater. I don't condone it, but it is what it is. That's your personal free will choice. Right. But you can't want to be somebody and attack them. They confused. So you get exactly what it is that you're manifesting. If both them emotions is exactly the same, they're gonna put them both through. But since you want to wear somebody energy, right? The shit is even worse for you. Because you're wearing their energy. You're literally acting like a shield. It is weird. And then look, we have aligning yourself with the universe and then standing your ground. Sad part is I feel like they was taught this by somebody in their family. How to do this weird shit. But it was only taught very little. Like, mm, mm, mm. Why y'all playing Dark Horse? They said, so you want to play magic? Hater. Look, this is hater keeping you a secret, knowing they messed up and bad choice. All because somebody's insecure because, you know, you're you. You're you. That's all this is. Like, you're you. I don't think you try to be special. I think you just are special. How about that? And this is what's funny. Aligning yourself with the universe, but you see the defending yourself. It's like if somebody pushes you, you're forced to defend yourself. Even if that's just some return to sender shit. People really thought it was sweet. Oh, they too nice. They not gonna protect themselves. Salt is protection. They too sweet. Da 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 da. Yeah, okay. Pistol packing Patricia. Pistol packing Pete. Right. Tired of the drama. Like, if you get pushed to your limits, what you gonna do? So I said, keep up them spiritual warfare prayers. They can't disconnect the bad karma. Because again, they wanted to be you, copycat. They vowed, I'm gonna be that bitch. I'm gonna be that. Yup. And look what they did. They binding themselves, people energy, weird tantric shit. Now they life in chaos. Hey. That's what happens when you live by lust. I need. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What up? Yo, this shit came right back out. Toxic, defending yourself, aligning yourself with the universe, destroy, police. What came right back out. Okay. So let's use these real quick then to clarify. It makes me feel like somebody wants you to abuse yourself, like whether through drinking, smoking, something like that. They want you to destroy yourself that way. If they can't do it, it's like they want vices to take you out. So be aware of this, defending yourself with police, right? Like that's a big ass fantasy to see you just go down any means necessary. And so the more you align yourself, um, I feel like you're going to be pulled away from any sort of toxicities, right? Somebody wants to create chaos in your life. And it's also giving openings for, we'll say, low vibrational spirits to attach themselves, to sneak in, okay? Find a better way to cope with stress and anxiety. Meditation, something, taking a walk, volunteer, like whatever you need to do, just, you know, love yourself more. Toxic poison, 6 of Wands. That makes me feel like character assassination because that's public recognition, you know, your progress, your victories, of course, you know. This, like, this reminds me very much of both the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Right. Like someone definitely wants to diminish your self-esteem. Yeah. They don't want you feeling bold and confident and free. 5 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Like somebody wants you in your head. They want, you know what I mean? Like it's BS. It's very mentally, verbally abusive energy because the back and forth energy with the Knight's communication, 2 of Swords. Like, don't let this person in your head. Like seriously, seriously, don't let them in your head. This again, very skilled manipulator. Some of y'all really are sleeping with the enemy. Like you really are. Yeah, this person just wants to create chaos. King of Wands to the 5 of Wands. They don't want you relying on your intuition. They want to try to jolt it by scrambling your energy. They really are trying to bring your self-esteem down. Like I cannot stress that enough right now. I keep seeing it. Aligning yourself with the universe. Right. They feel like they can control the will. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is somebody who wants you to direct all your time and energy towards them. They really feel like, yeah, they got it. They don't want you having any new endeavors, any financial victories. They don't want to see your wealth grow. This is someone who wants you codependent on them. And 10 of Swords. A lot of sabotage. Like they really are doing their best to sabotage any and all new opportunities. 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. They don't want you learning anything new. They don't want you traveling. They don't want no new love in your life. Like this is sick energy. Emperor, 3 of Wands. They're expecting this dumb shit to work, but you really are stronger than that. That's why I said don't let them in your head, but also don't go back and forth with this person. Don't feed them. Don't give them your energy. Don't give them your time, your attention. None of that. None of that. Because this is how you mess with them back, by going radio silence. Zen out. Tower, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Because somebody really, they're not as skillful in the art of manipulation as they think they are. Somebody's got to, they themselves have low self-esteem. They themselves are lacking. And they're doing a lot of projection, trying to like push that bullshit towards you. That's not your life. That's not your destiny. You are in full alignment. You better claim that shit. Rebuke this little toxic motherfucker. Ace of Swords. Rebuke them. Yeah, that's just a trick of the devil. This shit used to work before. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like it's tried and true. Mm-mm. 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 They jealous. Sun card. Now you understand the method in which how to destroy them. Maintain your exuberance. Maintain your high vibes. Enjoy your success. Celebrate life. Be warm. Be full of joy. Have fun. Be innocent, lighthearted. You know what I mean? Be very slow to anger. Right. Because this will actually help you manifest what you want very fast, like very rapidly, very rapidly. Honing your skills as a light worker, helping you to meditate. Yes, meditate. Utilize the tool of meditation. Maybe even headstands for some of you if you do yoga. Hey, if you don't do that shit already, don't do that shit because I said it. Okay? Nah, you ain't gonna say no. But I do see that as a beneficial pose if you already do that sort of thing. If not, you might want to get a spotter if you want to try it. Okay? Or go to a class or something like that. Just saying. Want to make sure y'all all right and you stay safe. All right, police. Interesting. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. For the Nine of Wands to be in this block position. It's like you need to be aware of this. They need to bring this to your attention. But I don't feel like they're going to be successful now that you have been alerted. Now that you know you have to kind of put your guard up a little bit further to maintain this chi, this homeostasis, this positive energy. Let's look at fulfilling a fantasy. Yeah. Look, they want to see your new cycles come to an end, but the universe is saying that you will have a fulfillment of your wishes with the world to the Ace of Pentacles. The new cycle is brand new beginnings, tangible things, not just spiritual, not just energy, not just emotions. Like this is real. And that's the only thing you need to focus on. Okay? That's it. This person's already done. They've already been defeated. I keep seeing strength, temperance. Don't feed into any fears or nothing. Keep giving that shit to your spirit team. Okay? Meditation and prayer. Meditation and prayer. And they want you to spend some time in the energy of, daydreaming and like coming up. Like, what do you want? What would make you happy? What's your Nine of Cups? What's your wish fulfillment? Come up with some sort of plan, a little bit. What would it see as it's growing? What would it be if it got off the ground? Chariot. Like really spend time in that energy. It'll really help it manifest faster. Justice, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. Utilize, like use your inner child. Tap into your ability to utilize your imagination. Come on, that's why your inner child needs to be healed and around, because you can actually manifest much easier when you tap into your own childlike innocence. That's why we do arts and crafts. That's why we watch cartoons and shit and things that remind us of the good times. Remember, you used to sit there and color and sing along. Remember, you used to doodle when you used to just write crazy shit in your journals, whatever it was. Go do that. Remember how lucky you were? You still are, but tap back into it. Remember, you'd be like, oh, I want such and such, and and it would just happen. Get back into that energy, that high vibrational. I don't need to know where it's coming from, because kids don't know about money, right? They're not supposed to, not for real, for real. They're just supposed to have that joyful, youthful optimism that it's just gonna work out. I know it's gonna be good. Success. Look, see? Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Sun. Right. Just this, this innocent knowing, like, it's fine. I'm going to get it. Da, 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 da. Like, that energy. Very important. It'll override the oppression energy of your ops. So very important. Tap into your inner child. I know we say that a lot in the spiritual world and community, but it's true. Like, this is required for you to get what you want. Yeah, fulfill a fantasy, right? Use your imagination. Tap in. Use all the tools that you got. Know that you're protected. Know that nothing formed against you will prosper. Like, all of these things. All of these things, like simultaneous energy, right? You might have to sit down and write it, which is very helpful because, we be really inspired in the moment, but you be like, dang, what did I say? Write it down. Come up with your own mantras. Okay? But yeah. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I very much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.